All right, so I chose this theme, and the reason that I did was, I mean, for one, actually, I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do for this theme, and my friend Cam, who was our guest for our Team Fortress 2 episode, he suggested that we read Team Fortress 2 comics, and I was like, well, I need a theme to wrap around that package. And I was kind of unsure, you know. I also did know that I kind of wanted to dive into some sort of Sonic comics. So that
Should
was
have chose
also...
Sonic then.
Well, yeah, that's true. but
Somebody choose
but
Sonic.
but then with this category, you know, I get 2 for 1 by with the Team Fortress 2 and Sonic.
Just a taste of Sonic.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's kind of my reasoning behind it, though. Yeah. So I guess moving on to just general questions about this theme, though. What would you guys say, or how effective were these books in what they were trying?
I mean, I find video game. I want to call them video game tie-ins, but not all of them are technically tie-ins. It's just interesting where the medium is originally video games, and then they're like, make a comic out of it. And sometimes it feels like the management side of things feels like that's a very easy, thing to do. You have the story, just do it.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these comics were adaptations of the story from the video game. Some of these comics are, I would say the Sonic comics in general have kind of become their own thing.
Yeah.
They're like, to be fair, I don't know what the story of any Sonic video game is. But, yeah.
Is it safe to say
for
that
Assassin's Black,
when people talk about this is Sonic, are they talking about the comic and not the video game?
it's such a big franchise now, right?
Probably more the
movies
movie
are
now.
more
Yeah.
popular.
Oh, fair.
I guess it depends on who you ask, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if we're the demographic for the movie.
True.
But like I was saying, and then so Assassin's Creed, that one was pretty directly the story you guys are saying
Yeah.
from the video game.
Yep.
And then meanwhile, like Batman was a prequel.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You can think, what is it? Oh, well, I guess there's no numbers in this, so. What, 0 point? Arkham Knight 0?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely an in-between kind of story.
Mm-hmm.
To kind of flesh it out. And then I kind of forgot. It's been so long since we read Street Fighter. But the feeling that Street Fighter gives me is that it is a comic that is meant to, like, be included with the video game almost. Like, people who want to know more about the characters. Because Street Fighter's not really going to grow its own story that much.
Yeah, that one definitely, it felt more like, hey, we're gonna put out this new character, and we want people to, like, feel attached to her in some way, basically, so that when they go to play the game, they're excited about this new character that we're putting out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, how effective they were.
Yeah.
It's kind of diluted by my bias for the video game, I think. I don't know, I can look at it objectively.
Well, which one are you talking about?
I'm sorry, I'm thinking about all of them at once, so that's why I'm having trouble. Okay, let's go in order. Street Fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think we found it at least cute at what it was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty good at, if someone really liked the slice of life / kind of, I don't want to say it's aimless. She has a goal in the story,
Yeah.
but things
and
just kind of will happen either way, it feels like.
yeah, it's kind of a like yeah, like you said, like there's elements of slice of life, but not really, because it's not I feel like in order to be slice of life, it has to be much more casual, and this is obviously like a fantasy world of, you know,
Where they're
um,
just gonna have street fighting competitions.
yeah, and so yeah, and she does, like you said, she has like a very like specific goal in mind too. She's determined to be really as good as Ryu as a street fighter
Yeah, and find Ryu.
and find Ryu, yeah. Yeah, and I think that ultimately it's interested in that. I think that sometimes also this might be a case where reading one volume is a little bit too decompressed for the story. Like if we were able to read multiple volumes of this, it's like, well, the first volume feels like very, like you said, like kind of aimless, but it's just because, even though she is very serious about this goal, it's not really until the end that she has a lot of leads to how to get to that goal.
So you're saying we mostly read the setup, so it's hard to determine how effective it was just based on the setup?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, the tone of it is very silly at times, and I don't foresee it becoming super serious, like even in some of the extra content we read with I'm forgetting her name, but the rich girl.
Yeah.
Karen?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I could see it both ways, but I'm thinking of like, I've only watched very little of Naruto, but that one starts out very silly and lighthearted and gets much more serious.
Dramatic and angsty.
Yeah. So
from what I've heard.
yeah. So I'm like, just comparatively, it's not impossible that it doesn't get more serious as it goes on.
I don't know though. I've read some of the Ryu one in comparison, the Ryu manga, that was also about Street Fighter stuff. And it's much more serious just because of the person Ryu is and like some of the situations he finds himself in. It's still very fantastical with like the action wise.
Right.
But in comparison, I think it suits the character of Sakura that it's a little bit more lighthearted.
Okay.
She's not like an angry person.
Yeah, that's
or like
true.
weighed down by the world like Ryu is in his own story.
When I think of
which I think makes it pretty effective at being for new audiences, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially like new like children.
People Sakura's age.
Yeah.
Who'd want to read a character that's around their age.
I enjoyed it. I related to her very well. So even older folks can appreciate this comic.
Yeah.
Well, you're a child at heart, Timon.
Oh, gee willikers.
I am curious about your opinion on Team Fortress, the Team Fortress comic, since I didn't. That was the only one I didn't read.
Before we move on to that one, I do want to add about Sakura. That when I think of the question, is this comic effective at the theme? I think about kind of more like, does this convey the video game and like the characters? That's not quite like in the character part, maybe not that, but more so like,
The gameplay mechanics.
Yes, yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Yep. And so there's a lot of those fighting scenes with the the sounds that are written on there and the the way that the action is shown, I'm like, yeah, I feel like that's very similar to Street Fighter.
Oh yeah, them talking about like the special moves.
Mhm.
I can't believe Sakura can do that one, or how she does it a little bit differently than most people. That was really fun, and yeah, it made me think about the game a little bit.
Mm-hmm.